Guys, welcome to the channel. I hope you've been following these amazing poultry videos. I really love you guys. Thank you for watching. I have somebody at the farm who knows everything to do with budgeting. Yes? Budgeting. Madam,
Yes,
what's your
that's
name?
right. My name is Olive Musavimana. Yes, I'm the farm admin.
You're the farm
Stock.
admin.
Yes.
What do you do? What is your work? What does it entail? What do you do?
My work on the farm, I budget for the farm. I'm in charge of HR. I'm the HR of the farm.
So you're the one who hires and fires.
I recruit, I fire.
Hey!
As long as you're not meeting our target as a performance,
Yes.
at the end of the cycle, we evaluate workers.
Hey.
Yes.
So what is a cycle? What does
A
a cycle mean?
it means from the birds where they enter the farm
Yeah.
to the day of depletion.
Hey.
Yes.
Okay.
The day we clear the birds out.
The day you clear the birds.
Yes.
It's very important. I just want to talk about budgeting
Yes.
for the farm. What do you need if you bring your broilers today and you put them in the house? What do you need? What kind of budgeting do you do? What must happen at that farm?
Before you bring your broilers, you have to make sure you budget. You make sure litter is available, enough litter according to the capacity of the birds you're going to place. You have to make sure charcoal is available for the period of brooding. Those are 2 weeks brooding. You have to make sure water is fully available and in a full capacity.
Okay.
Because broiler, with the water, it is their life.
They just love water.
Yes.
They drink water.
You
a
have
lot.
to make sure feed is available before you place the birds. And that will start with the starter. You have to make sure starter is already on the farm.
Does this litter cost, and what kind of litter is it?
On our farm, there are different types of litters. There is a rice husk. There is a coffee.
You mix them.
No, for us basically we concentrate on rice husks. It is good for the birds. It keeps the litter. It keeps them in the good.
It doesn't dampen quickly.
Yes.
The water
it keeps
does
the
not.
birds in the dry environment.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I understand. So after you've budgeted for the litter, then you budget for feed,
Yes.
which you have to have the money. You're the one who keeps that money.
Yes, I do keep the money, and I have to make sure I make that budget, and I share it with our director, and
For approval.
And we make sure everything is available before we press the birds.
So do you think it's very important to have somebody who does budgeting at the farm and who does HR at the farm? Can't the manager do them himself? Do all these things himself? Why does he have to hire you?
The reason he has to hire me because as admin, I handle a lot of things. I handle budgeting on the farm, make sure we make the necessity available. Contrary to the manager, he's a practical manager. He makes sure everything is well on the farm concerning the birds. He makes sure everything is done in a proper way, and of course train the boys to show them what to do and when to do and why to do it.
So Olive, I want to know, like the brooding, because I'm sure, let's start with brooding.
Yes.
Now you're brooding for your birds. How do you deal with finances when you're brooding?
When you are brooding, brooder takes a number of bags of charcoal, and also we deal with the weather. When the weather is sunny, that means you use less charcoal.
Because there's enough heat.
Because there's enough heat.
Yeah.
When it's a rainy season, that means the whole day is going to be cold,
Yes.
and your birds need more heat all through the day and the night. Yes. And
So
you have to make sure you maintain that heat on the birds. There is nothing like being on and off. It has to be maintained.
So basically you're the hands-on person, so you don't have to give the boss headache. You deal with that. He doesn't have to know.
No.
That is your part.
I
If
do
you
it.
fail, you get fired.
If I fail to provide what is needed for the goods, for the birds to be good, that means I have killed the whole cycle.
You've killed the whole cycle.
Yes.
How do you deal with workers who are not well behaved?
The workers who are well behaved, first of all, you have a system, and to behave well, of course, it starts with me.
Yeah.
And it goes to our workers.
Yeah.
We have our manager, we have house managers. So those are at the end of the cycle, we evaluate. Even in the middle of cycle, we evaluate boys, how they perform, because there's nothing like dodging work. We all work equally. So if you misbehave, we say bye-bye to you, because without good performance, we shall not achieve our target.
I understand. Let me ask you about data collection. You collect data, right?
Yes, that's right.
What kind of data do you collect on a farm like this?
Basically, the data I collect is based on feed,
Okay.
chicks. Every day I collect reports. In terms of issuing feed, we need to know how many feed we are issuing per each day, and we need to know how many they have consumed, and we need to know how many we shall issue tomorrow. Yes, and it helps us, and that is the side of feed. So on the side of chicks, we have to make sure if we had received, let's say, 40,000 birds, because that is our capacity.
40,000 birds, yes.
Yes. I have to make sure every day we collect mortality. Mortality, those are the birds that dies.
That die. What usually causes death at the farm?
It's normal. It's normal for the broilers. It's normal, except maybe when you see there is a high mortality, that's when you have to know to find out what is the reason why they are dying in a high
that's when you call a veterinary doctor.
Yes, yes.
You must have a vet doctor here.
Yes, we do, and we have our vet doctor on the farm. In case of anything, we communicate. He comes around, he looks at the birds, he advises, do this, like that.
So tell me, record keeping. Tell me, how important is record keeping at the farm?
It is very, very important, because at the end of the cycle, you need to know how much feed you have served your birds, and how much feed per a bird. For the chicks, you have to know you have received this number of birds. These are the birds that died in the process, and at the end of the cycle, when bee Nzika has carried their birds, you have to make sure your numbers are adding with what you received and with what. Yes.
I understand. I don't think you don't have to explain anymore.
Yes.
Because this is crystal clear. If you have a farm, have somebody that deals with the budget side of things, who collects your data, who keeps your records. It is very important. Olive, thank you very much. And I wish you very well. I hope you do not get fired anytime soon.
No.
Because clearly you are a very brainy person.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you guys. If you like this information, please subscribe and leave a like. Lovely stuff. Have a lovely day.